What's poppin'? We're back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about my shoe rotation for the spring season. Gonna be pretty much going through all the shoes that I am going to wear until the end of track. And also I have been wearing these from the start of indoor, which we'll cover a little bit. So pretty much the entire spring and start of summer 2023. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna hopefully try to give you the best information I can about what I'm doing to better myself as a runner. And you know, being a mediocre runner myself, hopefully you guys can take something away. But before I get into it, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate you. Let's jump into the video. So to start, we're actually going to be looking at the Nike Invincible 2s. These are really old. They have about 470 miles on them, you know, pretty much retired at this point. But I do use these shoes for the warm-up and cool-down portions of my workouts. It's like 2-mile warm-up, a mile cool-down sometimes. So especially when I'm out on the turf, you know, where it's really not running on anything too hard, these are really great. And you know, they still got some mileage left in them. I would hate to just toss them to the side and not use them, especially when I have such a great opportunity to use them in my warm-up and cool-downs. So that's what these bad boys are used for. I absolutely love these shoes, and we're gonna get into why as I go over the second pair of shoes, which also happens to be, wouldn't you know it, the Nike Invincible 2s. Now these bad boys are just, I mean, what a staple shoe at this point. Nike really went above and beyond with the Invincible line, and I've worn, I think this is about my 6th pair of Invincibles. I think I have like 3 pairs of the 1s and 3 pairs of the 2s, and the 3s are out. But let me tell you right now, if you want a pair of shoes for recovery or for easy runs, just something to keep you, you know, safe, on the safe side of injury, it doesn't matter whether you get the 1s, 2s, or 3s. Trust me when I tell you, buy the cheapest pair of Invincibles you can get if that's what you're using them for. It's a staple shoe, man. You guys all probably know, and if you've tried them, you probably love them. You know, Nike Invincible 2s, even the 3s, I'm sure. Just a fantastic shoe. Highly recommend. We're gonna jump over to the long and tested Pegasus series. Now these are the Peg 39s. I was very hesitant to get another pair of pegs. I really loved my 37s, but I kind of thought to myself, what's the reason of getting pegs? And let me tell you exactly what the reason is. You want a pair of pegs because if you have the Invincibles that cost $180, why would you wear them for every run when you can get a pair of pegs for $80? And boom, you have a great pair of shoes for your runs that aren't on the longer side, but aren't on the recovery side, that in-between run, whether it's a double or, you know, just an easier run throughout the week, like a Sunday run if you don't do your long runs on Sundays, or even a Saturday run. The pegs are a staple shoe. Everybody knows and loves them. They're on the 39th version. I mean, if you haven't heard of the Pegasus, you've been sleeping under a rock. I don't know what to tell you. But seriously, these are a really good shoe. And funny enough, I don't know if it's the colorway or if it's just the shoe itself, but once I was a little worried putting them on. The first run was all right, but now I honestly want to wear them for all my runs. Like, I'm excited to put these shoes on and go for a run. Now to get into those shoes that everybody wants to know about, what are you wearing for workouts? And there are 2 shoes that I wear for workouts, which is a little bit different. I really only need one of them, but lo and behold, I got these bad boys for really cheap. I think like $100. I want to say these are close to $160. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen right now so you guys can know exactly how much they are. But yeah, I got these bad boys pretty freaking cheap, literally like $100, and over the summer, of course, too. So I started using these for workouts over the summer. These are the Nike Tempos, Next Percents, Nike Next Percent Tempo. I don't know, man, they all have weird names. But these bad boys are nice. Like, they're a very awkward feeling shoe. You sound like a horse clomping on the ground. But, and my roommates are home, so I apologize if you hear that in the background. These shoes are literally just A great fast shoe that you can toss on and you know you're gonna get a good threshold workout. And even if you want to bump it up to a 400 or 800, these shoes would work very well. I really think that you could use these shoes for some repeats if you really wanted to. I've worn them for a couple workouts where we did 800 meter repeats and 400 meter repeats, and they worked pretty well. I really don't have any complaints. Obviously they are a little bit stiffer, so they kind of feel a little awkward to run in at first. You really do get used to it pretty quickly. But I mean, I love the sock feel of the upper, and you know, it might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but you do get used to it, like I said. So they're really a great shoe, and for $100, like, I mean, it's hard to beat. But yeah, anything where we're, you know, on the track or on the limestone, these are a great pair of shoes to use. And that leaves us with the kicker, everybody's favorite, the best workout shoes in the game, in my personal opinion. The best workout shoes money can buy. The Nike Vaporfly Next Percent 2s. The Nike Next Percent Vaporfly 2s? What are these called? They're pretty freaking awesome. I mean, if you know what these are, you know how amazing these are. If you've never worn a pair, you gotta try wearing a pair of these. You feel so fast putting them on for the first time. It feels like you're cheating. I kid you not. I think I texted one of my friends the first day I wore these, and I wore them for my 8K, I want to say, like the first time I actually wore them, the 8K on the treadmill. And I was like, dude, it feels like I'm cheating. Like, this can't be legal. But they are, which is crazy. But yeah, no, these things are absolutely monsters. I'm gonna start using them for workouts more now that I may or may not have a second pair coming in pretty soon. And these are a $250 pair of shoes. Absolutely insane. Why would I spend $250 on a pair of shoes? I wouldn't. I actually got a second pair of these for $120, which is insane to me. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, these bad boys are just the best workout shoe money can buy. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're doing 200s, mile repeats, tempos, thresholds, maybe not hills. I don't really know that I'd wear them for hills. On the grass, it's tough to wear these, I won't lie. But any of the harder surfaces, these bad boys excel. I also plan on wearing them for a 5K on the track at some point. I prefer the Dragonfly spikes, which is what I will race all my races in, but kind of want to test them out on the track. So we'll see. I might not, but I do plan on doing a couple 5K road races, whether it be over spring break or after the season ends. I'm gonna get these bad boys on and really rip a good 5K road race. Yeah, these things are amazing. I love the feel of them. They're super lightweight. I just have no issues with them. They're just perfect in my opinion. These are the best workout shoes you could get, seriously. And I know that there are a lot of other companies out there that make really good shoes, but in my humble opinion as a runner, if you have the money and can get these on discount, which is even better, get these shoes. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that all the shoes I just showed you guys are from Nike. And if you are planning on getting a pair of Nike shoes, do not pay full price. It's not worth it. We all know that. And one thing you can do to make sure you never pay full price is search up Nike student discount. Amazing, amazing, amazing thing my friend Mark Dames told me. Actually, his mom told him and he told me. So shout out Miss Dames for real. But you can go search this up, type in your school email address and all your credentials, whatever it asks you, and it'll send you an email. You get a code for 10% off, and you can do this once a month. So add that code to your cart and boom, 10% off whatever you're getting. Super easy, super quick. I do it as much as I can. I actually tried to do it for the Vaporflies I just bought, and I couldn't because I just used the 10% like a couple weeks ago. I spent a lot of money on Nike. It's a really bad thing. It's literally wearing a Nike. It's quarter zip. I love Nike. It's a great running brand, and there are amazing running brands out there, don't get me wrong. On is really picking up pace. They've had a lot of athletes do some pretty amazing things. The Coffee Club boys, of course, Yard Nagoose just broke the 3K record. He just broke the 3K and the mile record, if I'm not wrong, for the Milrose for the Wanamaker Mile. I might be mixing that up, and I'm pretty sure he just broke both of them. Also, you have the Kleckers, obviously staples. Obviously, it's got the Klecker stash. Honestly, it's more of the Angles stash with the hair back. Shout out my boy Craig Angles. He doesn't know who I am, but it's okay. But yeah, so On's got some great shoes. Adidas also has some great shoes. You have Caitlin Toohey killing it. Gabby Jennings is also a really good athlete running with Adidas. And you also have all of Tinman Elite, which is, I mean, a pretty prestigious group if you ask me. So, you know, those two brands really are rivaling Nike right now, in my opinion. And of course, Nike's always going to be on top because they have the funds. They're the biggest brand out there. It's hard to not think they won't always be consistent in dropping really good shoes. But there are other options out there, and I don't want to take away from that. So those are just my three of my favorite running brands, if you will, even though I don't really wear anything else but Nike because my feet are so used to them. It's just easy to toss a pair of these on, and I know exactly what I want. So that's just a personal thing. I'd love to branch out more in the future when I have the funds to do so, but right now it's just easier for me to stick with Nike. And there goes my light. Well, I plugged the light back in. Hopefully we got a couple minutes before it dies again, but like I was saying, I would love to branch out, but right now Nike's just the go-to for me personally. Does not mean at all that I don't think there are other brands that are great, have great shoes, like I was trying to say. But seriously, I would love to know what you guys are running in. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of my rotation. And yeah, again, use that student discount code if you can. Get your 10% off and get these cheap because it's not worth paying full price for anything, especially running related. Everything's so expensive. I don't have $250 to buy a pair of Vaporflies, but I got them for $175 and I got the new ones for $120. Like, there's ways to get around it. Keep your eye out for any sales. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. New videos on the way. We are heading out to Alabama, which is why I got the stash, in a couple days here. No, today's Thursday. We leave Tuesday morning, and we'll be back Friday. So I'll be gone for a while. Maybe I'll try to post some shorts. I don't know if you guys enjoy those, but yeah, wish me luck. About to drop a nasty 5K time. The stash is boosting my ego so much right now. I feel hella confident, if you know what I'm talking about. It had such a bad southern accent, but I'll work on it, get it perfected by the time we're in Alabama. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, love all things, and peace out.